first question is, how much yarn am I going to need for this project? And my first piece, as you can see here, it was made with scrap yarn, so I don't have the amounts available, but I am working on another piece that you can see here. And this piece, I have listed the colors that I am using on my website, which is linked in the notes below this video. And it'll tell you the amounts that I have to start working on it. Once I'm done making this octagon, I will include the final amounts that I used for it. You're also going to need a US I9 5.50 millimeter hook. I've finished off now on it. This is round 42 from my garden romp. You can follow the first 6 tutorials and then you can start with me here. Okay, so getting started on round 43. This repeat starts in the chain 1 space to the left of a triple crochet. So in this one here, you can start by working a standing single crochet. I've already started my round, so I'm just working a regular single crochet. This is the beginning of the repeat for this round. Now we can chain 1 and then single crochet in the next chain 1 space. We need to do that a total of 25 times. So chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space. So you can do, it is a total of 25 times. So that will carry us over to the next peak. And you'll know that you're there because you'll see that triple crochet in the peak. So I'm almost there. You can see we're coming up to our peak here. Okay, so in your corner we have that triple crochet, and just after it is where we started our round. So we're almost done our repeat. To finish off this repeat, we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. You can continue repeating that repeat across your edge 7 more times. At this point, if you're at the end of the round, you would join with a slip stitch to that beginning single crochet. I'm going to show how to work a standing small puff. You can work any standing stitch by yarning over a couple of times and then inserting your hook into the stitch you want to work and then start working your stitch. So for a small puff, we're going to yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, and then yarn over and draw up through 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your hook. So that's the small puff that we can use for the next round. Getting started on round 44, we had that chain 2 space in our corner peak, and in the chain 1 space to the left of that chain 2 space is where we're going to start working the round. If you're just getting started, you can work a standing small puff. I've already got a little bit of work done. So in this chain 1 space to the left of the chain 2, we're working a small puff V-stitch. So start with that small puff, chain 1, and then small puff in that same chain 1 space. Chain 1, we actually have a little repeat we're going to work across, which includes that chain 1 that we just worked. Then we're going to skip the next chain 1 space. Working in the next, we're going to work a small puff V-stitch. So working a small puff. Small puff has 5 loops on your hook. And that's the little repeat. And we need to do that a total of 12 times across. So I've done it once. I'll show you again. Chain 1. Skip that next chain 1 space. Small puff V-stitch in the next chain 1 space. So small puff, chain 1, small puff. So I've done that twice. You need to do it 10 more times, and I will meet you at that corner peak. So I've done it 3. I need to do it 9 more times. And just finish that little repeat. Now we're going to chain 1. We're going to work a puff in our chain 2 space. So puff is yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop. We need to do that 3 times. So that's 2. And then 3 with 7 loops on our hook, yarn over, draw through all 7. That's our puff. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to work another puff in that chain 2 space. Chain 1. So that's the repeat along our edge. You can repeat that 7 more times, and then when you're done, join with a slip stitch at the end of your round. I'm going to show you how to work a standing 4 double crochet cluster. So wrap the yarn around your hook a couple of times, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. Now we're going to yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. I need to do that 2 more times. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. So you can see we have 4 little clusters. Now we're going to yarn over and draw through 5 loops on our hook. And of course I would have to snag something. There we go. Now I'm going to show you how to work just a regular 4 double crochet cluster. It's the same. Yarn over, insert your hook into that stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. I need to do that 3 more times. Yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. So yarn over, insert in that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. So we've done it 3 times. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. Now you can yarn over and draw through all 5 loops on your hook, and that is our 4 double crochet cluster. Getting started on round 45. Now that you know how to do the standing 4 double crochet cluster, you can pretty much start in any V-stitch, so the big puff V-stitch in the corner or one of these little ones. It doesn't matter where you start this round. You can start in any of them. So start by working that standing 4 double crochet in one of your V-stitches. And then chain 3. That's what we're going to be doing around this entire round. So we're working in the chain 1 spaces of our V-stitches, and we're skipping the ones between our V stitches. So 4 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and repeat that around the entire afghan. Oops. And then when you're done working your last chain 3, 1, 2, 3, you can join with a slip stitch to your beginning 4 double crochet cluster. Super easy round. So 1, 2, 3. Getting started on round 46. This round is worked from the back in the skip chain 1 spaces from round 44. So this is round 44, and we're going to be working in these skip chain 1 spaces, but we want to bring, this is round 45, to the front out of the way when we're working in those. To get started, you can work a standing double crochet in that chain 1 space to the left of a puff, the big ones in the corner there. I'm already started on the round, so I'm just going to work a regular double crochet in there like this. We're going to work 2 more double crochet in that same chain 1 space for a total of 3 double crochet in that same chain 1 space. Now we have a little repeat within our repeat. We need to single crochet in the double crochet cluster from round 45. So in this 4 double crochet cluster, we're working a single crochet, and then we're going to work 2 double crochet in the next chain 1 space. So 2 double crochet in that chain 1 space from round 44. We need to do that a total of 12 times. I've done it once. So single crochet in the 4 double crochet cluster, 2 double crochet in the chain 1 space. There's 1, 2. So I've done that twice. I need to do it 10 more times. Single crochet in the 4 double crochet cluster, 2 double crochet in the chain 1 space. So I've done that 3 times. Do that a total of 9 more times, and I'll meet you at the corner. Just finished my 12th repeat. Next we're going to single crochet in the next double crochet cluster, and then in the next chain 1 space we're working 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and then 3. And then in this corner 4 double crochet cluster, we're going to work a single crochet V stitch. So single crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet in that same stitch. That's the repeat across. You can continue repeating that 7 more times, and at the end join with a slip stitch to your beginning 4 double crochet cluster. Getting started on round 47. We're going to be working in the chain 3 spaces from round 45, so these pink chain 3 spaces. And we're going to start by working in the chain 3 space to the left of a single crochet V stitch from round 46. So in the corner we worked this purple single crochet V stitch. So to the left is this chain 3 space. Getting started, we want to work 3 single crochet in the next 14 chain 3 spaces. So for your first one, you can work a standing single crochet. I'm just working 3 regular crochets. That's once, 1, 2, 3 single crochet. That's twice. Need to do that a total of 14 times, and I will meet you when you're done. So I have 3, I have 11 more to go. And just finished my 14th repeat, and that brings us to this corner single crochet V-stitch, and that's what we're going to do, is work a single crochet V-stitch in that corner. So single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in that same stitch. That's the repeat for this round. You can continue repeating that 7 more times, and at the end you can join with a slip stitch to your beginning single crochet. Getting started on round 48, if you joined with a slip stitch to your beginning single crochet, you'll be working in this stitch right here, which is the second stitch to the left of our chain in the corner chain. So for your first stitch, you can work a standing half double crochet, and we need to work a half double crochet in the next 43 stitches. So work those 43 stitches, and I will meet you at the corner chain 1 space. I just finished my 43rd half double crochet. Next we have that chain 1 space. We're going to work a half double crochet V-stitch. So half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in that same chain 1 space, and then work a half double crochet in the next single crochet. That's the repeat for this round. You should have a total of 44 half double crochet between each of your V-stitches. You can continue repeating that around 7 more times, and then join with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet. That brings us to the end of part 7. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.